TV 58, Milwaukee.
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, bowling capital of the world, it's the TV 58 bowling game, where bowlers and bowling buddies compete for cash and prizes. With your hosts, Lee Rothman and Tom Cole.
Hey. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boy, I'll tell you, after last night's leadoff match in the bowling game tournament, I'll tell you, the #1 team was defeated in a little bit of an upset. The 9th place team in the tournament finals came on to win over the first place team with a 4-12.
Bowling Stones, you're right, #9 beat #1, 372 to 366. One of the, well, the big upset already.
It really was.
That's right, only one night of action. Now tonight, we have the 3rd place team and the 11th place team that will be opposing each other, both men's teams.
So what we're saying is that where you finish doesn't matter.
No. Just look at last night's show, you know what we're talking about. Now, let's introduce our first team tonight. They did finish in 3rd place in the top 16 with a 401. Woo. They bowl at Kuglich's in West Milwaukee for the most part. Let's hear it for the Pucksticks.
All right, and team #2, they're here representing a very fine place, and they bowl at Red Carpet West Allis. They finished 11th with a 375, and they are known as Dukes on South 68. Here's Sherry Strobel, that lovely score marker, who gives us the pleasure of her company every so often. When she's not busy tending bar and doing mixology.
That's right. I'm here.
That's one of the attractions of this place. People come to see you work.
Yes, they do.
And you do work about, what, 15 or 16 hours a day?
Not quite, but
12
close.
or 13 hours a day?
Yeah.
9 or 10 hours a day?
Yes,
okay.
for sure.
Well, now you can relax, because this is simple, right? Get set to go as we bring out the #1 bowler on tonight's show for the Pucksticks, Edward Cobb Osterberg. Why do they call you Cobb?
It's me. I got a cousin that called me that.
A cousin gave you that name, and it's stuck ever since?
No reason, no idea why.
I don't have any idea either. You're the father of the anchor bowler, right?
Right.
Did you ever decide who's the better bowler?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was interesting. That's all right. You have a 164 average, 242 high game, 626 series, and you're bowling for Earl Baumgart of Wauwatosa. The rest of the information that we have here, we will discuss while you're bowling. So you ready?
Sure am.
Get your ball, and here comes the man who's going to tell us all about his great life as a bowler, one of the great superstars of bowling with a 167 average. That's
Thanks
all
a
right.
lot, Lee.
That's
really
all right.
Good.
288 high game. Listen, a 721 high series is terrific. And you're bowling for Josephine Mose of West Allis. Any last words?
None. I hope I bowl good. That is all.
Well, say the magic words. Let's go.
Let's go bowling.
This is Joe Singer right there.
All right, take it away, Ed. You're ready to go here. Match #1. Last time on the show, Ed had a game of 86, and Joe rolled a 68. Just reverse those two numbers. 86 and 68 were the scores last time.
Almost to Brooklyn. Yeah. Edward Osterberg, known as Cobb, but he doesn't know why his cousin gave him that name.
Well, does he like corn?
Well, if he does, that's going to make him happy on this show, I'll tell you that. We have enough for everybody. And we welcome you to the Tuesday night edition of our show, the second night of action in our spring tournament.
All right.
The last action of the year, 14 more shows, then we take off until next fall. Somewhere probably around the 1st of September or the second week of September.
Well, I think we're going to be starting to tape a little earlier than that, Lee, but the show will probably air maybe the 2nd or 3rd week in September.
In the meantime, we got an awful lot of excitement now.
Yes, we only have a very few weeks to talk about this, but if you'd like to earn your team a spot in the top or in our fall tournament, you can actually win a spot by bowling in the TV 58 summer tournament here at Red Carpet Regency. All you have to do, it's going to be held during the months of July and early August. Call Gloria Bear, the top 9 teams in each category, men's division, women's division, and mixed team. You have a chance to win some money, and you also can win a spot on our show. Call Gloria at 252-4287 to get your team in our summer tournament.
All right, that's our first strike of the match. And it goes to Ed. Sherry Strobel is our score marker. She's got the light pin tonight. It's a little hard to read over there.
Light mix and a baby split.
Ed, did you want to say a few words?
Oh yeah, and last time I want to say hi to all the old timers from Lakeside Bridge and Steel Company, where I worked for 33 years.
The old timers.
They're old timers.
Okay.
Mostly old timers now.
Aren't we all?
No.
Well, you will be. Stay healthy.
Thank you. I'll try.
That's inevitable. Oh, I thought he had it. First split of the night. We've had the first strike of the night and a couple of spares as we journey and tiptoe gently into the top of the ninth. Tip, tip, tiptoe.
Through the tulips.
To the tulip. Thank you, Tiny. That's a good-looking ball, I think.
Ah, right on the nose.
Yeah, came in 2 full, so we have a baby split. And in a tournament, if you have a chance to make the baby split, go for it, because every frame is important. The teams last night found that out.
Yeah,
Both teams
well,
had the lead for a little while.
and it ended up as a 6-pin difference, 372, 366. What a great night.
No, didn't get it.
All right, come on, Joe, pick it up now.
That's a 48 for Ed in the ninth.
4 frames of bowling, last 4 frames of a regular bowling game, 5 head-to-head matches from our studio. Red Carpet Regency Lane, 76th and Flores, where you can come out and watch the best ticket price in town. It's free, and you don't even have to have a ticket.
Yeah, we're good that way. We're nice. We're generous. Another 1-2-4 spare conversion.
Now that will keep it close, because Ed had 48 in the ninth, and Joe, who just bowled, now has a potential 47. So there's 1 pin between the 2 bowlers. And in the next match, Dave Gulgowski will oppose George Gabrin.
And this is a secret frame right there.
He's a money bowler, Ed Osterberg. He likes golfing, fishing, tennis, and hunting. He's retired, bowling for Earl Baumgart. Married to Shirley for 41 years, 4 children, 3 grandchildren. Tom, he's from Conover, Wisconsin.
And, well, he can strike out for a 78.
Well, most he can get now is 68. What was our low last night? It wasn't a low
57.
low. Yeah, that was pretty good.
57 was low. You're right. Good scores last night. And a very interesting match all the way down the line.
You know what I think is interesting? The team tonight that finished 11th, their total was like 376.
Yeah.
That showed you the kind of talent we have. Uh-oh.
67.
All right, every pin counts, but let's see what happens. Joe could get 3 in a row.
Last time on the show, Cobb had a 86, now 67.
Well, that's
Joe
a
had
68. 45 now, and he's got to make the split, but he still won't win, even if he makes it. The most he can get is 65.
But I'm sure he'd like to keep his team closely, and here we have another 4-5 baby split. This is his 2nd attempt at this one.
Maybe. No. We'll be back.
Pete Kosovich has over 18 years in the TV business. Pico Electronics Tri-City Shopping Center.
Welcome back, everybody. And Ed, on behalf of all of us, congratulations on the victory. You, I think, realize that your team was the favorite, so you went out and did something about it. You got a 13-pin win. But the secret frame for you was in the right place at the right time. You get a prize from the Magic Bowling Ball. Sherry Strobel bringing it out, and the number is 13.
Ed, do you like to gamble? Okay, well, do you like to play bingo? Because you're going to Potawatomi Bingo, free entrance ticket, $25 in value. Potawatomi Bingo, 1721 West Canal.
Oh, what a way to spend an evening. Go on over and help yourself to the Barrel of Fun. Best snack food in the world. Well, Joseph, my boy, you had a little trouble with splits. Anytime in a 4-frame match you get 2 splits, that's tough. Would you like to do it again?
Yeah.
Ask the opponents if they mind if you bowl again.
I'm afraid they won't.
I'm afraid they will not let you. Secret frame was in the 7th, no strike. Well, why don't you model the towel? This might get you into national television. He's a towel model, ladies and gentlemen. And that says Pro World and the Bowling Game TV 58. Thank you. You did a nice job. Help yourself to the Barrel of Fun. There it is, 67-54, the Pucksticks out in front. And Tom, the high bowler of this very night, is going to go out to the ball game.
You betcha, Lee. They're going to go out and enjoy the Milwaukee Brewers and the Kansas City Royals. County Stadium, Saturday night, July 11th. These tickets will be good for. If you are looking for tickets for yourself, you can phone and get them over the phone by 933-9000. That's the number. Or stop by the County Stadium ticket office and pick them up in person. Exciting Brewer baseball all summer long at County Stadium.
Ladies and gentlemen, known all over the world as Puck, Dave Gulgowski, right here. And since last we met, you have had something exciting happen.
Yes, I got engaged to Linda Wykenot, and we're getting married on December 5th.
All right. Congratulations already. All right, you have a 186 average, 186, 268, and a high of 731. And you're bowling for Rita Orlinsky of Milwaukee. Any last words?
Let's get them.
Go on over. Your team's out in front, and here's a team that would like to pull a big upset tonight, and the man that can do it, George Gavrin right here, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a hand. Married 42 years in Lucille with 2 children, Gary and Craig. And the record of your bowling achievements is not too well documented here. All you tell us is your 170 average. Have you had any 600s?
No.
Never?
No.
No wonder you didn't fill that out.
You got that right.
Okay. You're bowling for Wilbur Bruner of Waukesha. Going over there as we say, let's go bowling.
Match number 2. Boy, last night of the show we had 7 attempts at the Wauwatosa striped pin jackpot. No winners, not one person got a strike when that pin came up in the number 1 position. A lot of attempts, no luck. But tonight, we're yet to see it. We've yet to see it come up in the number 1 position.
Yeah, that was amazing, wasn't it, last night?
7 attempts. Last time of the show lead, Dave, an 85, George, an 86.
And Thomas, as we weave our way into a finale in just a couple of weeks, we would like to thank people like the folks at Wauwatosa Savings Loan for giving us a lot of excitement this year and spending a lot of money.
Boy, 114 bowlers converted that striped pin, and that means 228 new savings accounts opened up. Was that an expletive I heard?
George said a few words and had a very funny look on his face. But remember this, a spare evens the match.
His family is a little embarrassed at this point, I think. She's crying, or I'm not sure what she's doing.
That's better.
Much better, George.
Oh, take one more ball, George.
Only if you be careful with your language.
Well, that's an open for George.
Oh, my.
Tell him those things happen.
Secret frame right here in the 8th for Dave Gulgowski.
I'll tell you, he's human too. Dave has a 186 average compared to the 170 for George. But averages and previous appearances, scores mean nothing.
Throw them out the window. Get in this tournament, throw them out the window.
Who, the bowlers?
Well, no.
Oh, scores.
The scores.
Okay.
6-10.
Okay. So a pair of spares. A pair of spares. George is looking for his first mark, and it better be a good one, because he's got a bunch of fans up in the audience that laugh every time he does something.
Oh, yeah, they came prepared.
They did. May I inquire as to the combatants in tomorrow night's feud?
Yes, you may, Lee. We'll have on in our 3rd night of action in the tournament the 5th place team, one too many. It's a mixed team. It's Vicky Gilbert's team, and they'll be opposing another mixed team, the DNDZ's Pub and Grill.
I love those mixed teams, and they tell me these two are strong teams.
Number 5 and number 13, the S, 394 and 371.
Oh, what a match that ought to be tomorrow night. Wednesday night edition of our show. Don't you dare miss it, because if you do, we'll miss you. Yes, yes. Oh, that stubborn 10-pin.
And he's working on that all-spare. All-spare game.
You have your list. What did he have for a high last time on the show?
This gentleman right here, David, 85, George, 86. I think I hear it coming back. Here we go.
But David, being, you know, the out-and-out favorite, is having a few problems.
Well, he's got a couple of spares. George hasn't opened the 7th, so.
So far, what have we had? Not Well, not more than one strike so far.
Good cover. Dave Still is clean. No opens for Dave.
No opens, and if you get all spares, I don't care what happens. You're going to probably win.
And we're going to give him a nice shirt, I think, too, if he does that. Gets that all spare game.
Secret frame. You can see it at home if you're there. If you're here, you can't see it on the screen.
Oh, maybe. There it is.
And the reason for your being able to see it at home is through the efforts of Chris Sass, who's come up with some fantastic on-screen graphics this year.
He is our graphics man in the back. He's back there with our director, Dave Danielson, and Sean Downs, Mr. Fix-It, Mr. Mechanically Inclined.
And our 12 cameramen who are always here and faithful.
Well, there's Mark Zimmerman, and Keith Kessler.
And sometimes Joel.
Sometimes Joel Schulteis is here, and of course Amy Langenecker.
And Gloria Bear, who puts the whole thing together nicely.
Amy, I just love her smile. When she smiles, it lights up the room. Amy's our floor director. And of course, Sherry Strobel, our score marker tonight. Thank you, Sherry.
Uh-oh, boy, that's costly right there.
Oops.
Dave Gulgowski on the team that finished third and the out-and-out favorite tonight. Just open. That means if George should get a couple here, 2 in a row, 3 in a row, his team could take the lead.
I'm telling you, there's no sure thing in this tournament.
Hey. Oh, by golly, he was a little bit light. That means 48-68. He could win by 3. His team will still be down.
Yeah, but not by
underdogs.
much. Not by much.
They came in the underdogs. They want to go home the favorites.
Whoever loses tonight goes away $50 for the team. Winner goes into the next round. All right, 68, as you mentioned, is possible 3-pin victory for George. Neither bowler are getting close to their last performance of the show.
Doesn't matter, Tom.
No, it doesn't.
In the roll-off, you must have a lot of pin count to come back. In the tournament, all it takes is winning. If you win, you stay in all the way to the end. If you lose, you go home with money. And we'll be back.
David Cooper Jewelers' 90th anniversary sale is here for TV 58 viewers only. Every item in the store at least 25% off. A 1-carat diamond anniversary ring only $7.95. An onyx and diamond ring reduced to $150. A lady's 1-diamond dial Seiko on sale for $195. A men's Seiko slashed to just $150. Plus all 14-karat gold chains and fashion bracelets 50% off. Only at David Cooper, the jeweler, 13th and Lincoln.
If you like Rice Krispies, try Triples. We think you'll do a triple take. Triples has tasty Rice Crisps, hearty Wheat Crisps, and sunny Corn Crisps, all together for a taste so good, so surprising, it'll turn your head.
Yeah.
Triples could have you doing a
Taste a whole new kind of Cheerios. New multigrain Cheerios. Corn, rice, wheat, and oats.
For good O's, for one great taste.
New multigrain
Cheerios.
Corn, rice, wheat, and oats for a harmony of taste.
For good O's, harmony. For good O's, for one great taste.
New multigrain
Cheerios.
A harmony of taste.
Esser TV and Appliance is cooking up the hottest deals, and when it's hot, it's hot. So stop, shop, and buy at Esser, your Jen Air headquarters. For a limited time only, receive up to $200 in rebates when you buy a Jen Air designer range. Jen Air convection cooking moves air, which means faster and better baking and roasting for you. Jen Air electric or gas cooktops will suit any cook and every decor. And with Jen Air, you can get that outdoor grilled flavor inside all year round. Now, that's hot, and so are you when you buy at Esser TV and Appliance.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, let me show you where it's at. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, let me show you where it's at. Come on.
Real beer refreshment that's less filling. Miller Lite's everything you want a beer to be.
Cold Miller Lite, I like it like that.
Tomorrow, cash machines.
Come on, Miller Lite, it's in that hat. Come on.
because it's nip and tuck. 132, 121, 11 pins between the two teams. And David, I know you didn't get overly thrilled with your game there, but your team is still in front.
Well, I'm glad we're still in front. I wish I had bowled a little bit better.
Well, but if you win, you'll have a chance to come back. If you don't, well, you got to live with that the rest of your life. But this was your secret frame. So you, if you hold that up, will show the world that you have a towel from Pro World, that famous place of bowling supplies and needs, and a TV 58 bowling game that will carry you through the years, remembering this wonderful night.
Thanks very much.
And enjoy. I hope you come back, but if not, have a nice wedding.
Thanks very much.
Okay. Well, look who's coming over here. The man who started off with that little bit of embarrassment. It just shows, see, some of the people, I'm not going to name names, but they were laughing at you up there. A couple of the ladies were really giving you the needle.
That was my wife.
Well, I didn't want to say that.
Cheerleader up there.
But you can now laugh because you came back to win. This sort of gave you the impetus to go on to greater things. But the only trouble is you didn't have any doubles, but you did get your secret frame right there. So reach in. When they get a strike in the secret frame, that's a prize. Number 19, Tom.
Number 19, a fun pack, including 4 admissions to the clubhouse, valet parking, 2 tip sheets, 2 programs. You're going to Deer Lane Greyhound Racetrack.
Oh.
And that's for the Bowling Bunny, too. They're at I-94 and exit 158 in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Dairy Lane Greyhound Racetrack.
You're going to the dogs, my friend. Thank you very, very much. All right, 132, 121. The team that's favored in this match, the Pucksticks, out in front. Tom, 7-10. I don't even want to mention that, but you know what it is, a big split.
Oh, you know what the prize is, too. It's valued at $3,200. It will be the complete state-of-the-art Whirlpool kitchen, which is the refrigerator with water and ice cube maker, self-cleaning range, and oven, convection microwave oven, built-in dishwasher. That's from Esser TV and Appliance Buddy Howard Esser, 2929 South 13th.
All right, let's have a welcome to Wes Schultz, ladies and gentlemen, with a 192 book average. Tom, did you hear what I said? 192 book average? Yeah. 717 high series. Laverne, oh, they're all walking out now, see? Laverne Szymanski's your bowling buddy in Brookfield, and we will tell the rest of your story as you bowl. Anything you want to say?
No.
All right, get your ball and polish it. And here's a man that ought to know a lot about Duke's place on South 68th, because this is Duke, Ralph Pochik, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the time that we give you 4.5 minutes to do your own commercial.
It's in West
Thank
Dallas.
you very much. It's in West
I
Dallas?
knew that was coming.
That's all you want to say? It's in West
Yeah,
Dallas?
I brought only 1 bowling shoe here today. I had to go rent a pair.
And he's not kidding. He's had a 729. I want to tell you, that's good bowling, but he's only got a 163 average, so logically he would be the favorite.
That's right.
Doesn't bother me.
Not a bit.
Not a bit. All right. Ron Eversdyke is your bowling buddy in West Allis, Wisconsin. Okay? Ready?
Fine.
Let's go bowling right here, right now.
Our third match tonight, and listen to the scores that have been rolled before. West had 65, but Ralph, the sponsor of the team, 99 last time on. The man they called the Duke in West Dallas. All right, West, nice way to start. That is our 4th strike tonight. West's secret frame will be the 9th. Duke's in the 10th. Or Ralph. Come on.
Oh, I thought he was going to get that.
Yeah, trailer pin.
The trailer. Wes Schultz opposing Ralph Pochik in what should be a lulu of a match. Just a few pins between the two teams. The Pucksticks won the first match 67-54 and lost the next match 67-65.
Well, do not forget, ladies and gents, you want to get your team on next fall on our show, either be all men's, all women's, or a mixed team. We got our summer bowling game tournament coming up, and all you gotta do is call Gloria Bear. We need a re-rack on lane 60. Re-rack on 60, we're missing the 7-pin. Call Gloria Bear and say, I want to get my team involved in this team tournament. You have a chance to win cash during this tournament. 252-4287. Give Gloria a call. It's going to be held during July and very early August. 252-4287 for the bowling game summer tournament.
You know what's fun about it, Tom? We've seen these tournaments. We've been there.
It's fun.
All right, and they get a chance to win money. I mean, this isn't just winning a spot on the show.
Your team can win a little cash along the way and get a spot on our show next season.
Wes, we heard the comment that it might be a little too oily, but I don't think you're having a problem at all out there. Wes just got a double.
At all. It's about 6:15.
Hey, look at this. That's Ralph Pauczek, P-A-U-C-E-K. He is Duke. Ralph, tell us right here, where did you get the name Duke?
I don't remember. From 4 years old, I guess. It just came from an older brother. You know, I did own. I came with one bowling shoe here today. One bowling shoe. I had to go rent a pair from the alley.
What happened?
Cost me an extra $1 to bowl.
Oh. But I mean, what happened?
One must have fell out in a bag or something, whatever I did.
So when you got here, you found out you were missing a shoe.
That's right.
And he had to spend a buck.
Yeah, had to spend a buck.
Oh, yeah, all right. Well, that's the first spare he shot for. And you know, if you throw a lot of strikes, Tom, you forget how to shoot a strike. I mean, a spare.
The unfortunate thing, Lee, that was his secret frame.
After a double.
A double in the 7th and 8th, but his secret frame was in the 9th.
Wes is saying to himself, see, that's the story of my life.
No, but he's got a prize for the double. Ah, that one didn't move in.
Didn't move. Ever been to Duke's on South 68?
Yes, I have, actually.
Fun
times.
Fun place?
A very nice place, actually. Very
They have
nice.
food?
Yes, we never went in there for food. We went in there, we played a couple of games of pool and had a couple of beers.
But you don't know for sure?
A number of years ago.
I'll ask Duke.
He might have lunches. I've never been there for food.
Well, here's Wes trying to go out in a blaze of glory now. This is the very big 10th frame. Duke, we just had a call from somebody that asked if you have food.
Yes, noon-hour lunches only.
Only?
Only.
Okay.
Early 67 possible, 87 for West. That's a lot higher than us last time on the show.
Yeah, but look at Ralph. He could get a 90.
Well, he had 98, 99 last time.
These are two good bowlers, I want to tell you. Actually,
why is Duke laughing when you say that?
because he's only got a 163 average, but he's also had a 729.
Hold it, Duke.
One more ball.
10th frame.
Wes is bowling for Laverne Szymanski. He works as an assemblyman at Capital Stamping and also as a recreation coach at Garland School, Milwaukee Public School System.
I used to work at Capital Stamping
Did you?
years ago in the 60s. Yes.
Show me how you stamp. Put your foot down.
They make sprockets.
Okay, you're up, Ralph. Ralph, the Duke Pauczek up there now to try to come up with a big win here.
Ray Cole used to work at Capital Stampings. My dad.
I know, Ray.
For years.
Here's a secret frame right here. This is where he needs a strike. Oh, boy. Well, that's 59 and a possible 79. So it's another victory for the team that's favored to win, the Pucksticks. But there's still going to be fewer than 2 marks between them, I do believe.
84 for Wes and a 79 now for Ralph. Well, that's good scores. Good scores. Hang on. Whoa.
Oh, just barely. Tom, we welcome Steve Garbarczyk, known as the Goof, opposing Stan Clem, better known as Stan, in the next match on our show.
All right, 216 is the total after 3 bowlers for the Pucksticks.
I can't wait for tomorrow night. What a match that ought to be with the mixed teams.
Yeah.
And we'll show you the score when we come back. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a match here with some plain old-fashioned excitement. 216 to 198, the Pucksters out in front. And I'll tell you what, Wes, you had a strike here and a strike here. That double is good for a prize, but this is where you needed it, right there. So reach in and get yourself a prize. Tom will tell you what the number stands for in the way of a prize list, and I think it's number 9.
Number 9. Well, he's going to go down to our friend Broadway Bob's place, the Great Lakes Dragaway, Union Grove, Wisconsin. A couple of passes, and especially for the Memorial Day weekend festivities, big weekend over there, and all summer long, a Great Lakes Dragaway.
That's the home of just plain excitement, I want to tell you. Go over to the Barrel of Fun and tell them I sent you, will you? Ralph, you sure tried, and your secret frame, sorry to say, was over here. And you don't get a prize, so you get a bowling game towel from Pro World. And it's still very close. Are you predicting victory for that bunch of guys?
Certainly, certainly.
Certainly. All right. Thank you very, very much. Barrel of Fun time for you. Tom, a 4-6-7 split or 4-6-10 can provide some excitement if made.
Check this out, Lee. A brand new television set worth $1,600. The 31-inch Hitachi TV from our buddies at Pico TV Sales and Service, Tri-City Shopping Center at 27th and College.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a welcome to Steve Grabarczyk right here. They call him Goof. And he's a newlywed. What, married about 5 months, 6 months?
Since November.
November, December, January, February, March, April, May. About seven months. Close enough. 197 average, yeah. 290 games, 742 series. He's made an 8-10 split. That's the grandson of the 7-10 split. And bowling for Jamie Prodzinski of South Milwaukee. You're all set?
All set.
One over. And stepping up to take a bow, Stan Clem right here, ladies and gentlemen. Stanley. 156 average should give you the feeling that maybe you're the underdog.
Could be.
But you've had a 689, which is terrific, 279, and you're retired. Where did you work?
I worked at Sears.
Okay. Pat Mazur is your bowling buddy in Milwaukee. Ready?
Go. Yes, I'm ready.
Let's go bowling.
Match number 4. And let's see what Steve can do tonight. Last time Steve rolled a 78, Stan a 68. A right-handed bowler, Steve Grabarczyk. Bowling for Jamie Prodzinski, bowling buddy. Right there, a little tight right at the end. I thought it would be a nice pocket hit. Just came up high at the end.
I'm not asking about these nicknames tonight. If they've got them, I tell them, but I don't ask why. Because his is a goof. And doesn't sound very, very nice.
Not complimentary, but he smiled when he said it. Yeah, goof.
Married since November to lovely Elisa.
Stan's Stan's
uh-oh,
nickname is Stan. No, that doesn't count.
Didn't
get that. That's an 8 all day.
His hobby, by the way, is playing the stock market. You want to say hello?
Sure. I'd like to say hi to some people I work with. Dan Doherty, George Daggett, Marie Pierre, and everybody else down at Northwestern Mutual.
Promised that they would be listening?
Yeah. And my wife who's at home sick tonight.
And they're all going to watch.
Forget her.
Okay. All right, now let's see. Steve had a little problem. Stanley's got to make this or he's got a problem. And I'll tell you, with the score the way it is, 216 to 198, we've got ourselves a battle. Last night, for those who missed it, Tom, you might as well tell them again what happened, the upset of the year.
Well, it's so far, Lee, it's we had the number 1 and number 9 place team bowling each other, and the 9th place team won. Close, 372 to 366. That being the Bowling Stones have advanced into the second round.
And here comes the secret frame. So, boys and girls, in other words, what did you learn from that last night's show? Boys and girls?
Well, you cannot always count on the favorite team to win.
Good.
Oh, my. Oh, well, now, wait a minute. Let's take a look at it.
This is not easy, I want to tell you.
This is the 2-8-10 split.
You may have trouble at home seeing the 8-pin.
So you get a railroad +1. Now, I have to tell you, I was looking at Steve's past scores. He did not have an open last time on the show at all. He had a couple of spares, 3 spares and a strike. And right now, he's got 1 open and a big split right here.
Well, if he makes this, he's a heck of a bowler.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, you got 2 of them. That's what you should do. Take the majority.
17 of the 8 for Steve. What are you going to do? You got give it the best shot you can.
Well, here's Stan Clem. What did he have last time?
Stan had a 68.
Looks pretty good. When I call him, I call him.
And now last time Stan had 1 open on the show, and tonight he's got zip right now. He's got spare and a strike working. Now Steve wants to get on the board here. Spare or strike would behoove him.
It would what?
Behoove.
Oh, that came in like that eyes. All right, Stanley, go ahead. Bottom of the 9th, and we've got a match going here. But Steve, who had the 197 average, again proving our theory, he had split and an open. And in order to get anything out of this, he's got to get 3 or 4 in a row.
Artie, tomorrow night on the show, we are going to have on the team called One Too Many, mixed team taking on the other mixed team, the DNDZ Pub and Grill. 394. That's number 5 and number 13 place teams.
Stanley, what did you have for dinner? I mean, you're not supposed to be this tough, according to the
Well, I know it. I'm
score
doing
sheet.
all I can.
You know, you were a definite underdog with a 156 average. He's got a 197, and you're beating him. Oh, that's a tap.
Good shot.
Well, he's in big trouble now, Tom, because the most he can get is a 57.
Yeah, it's a turnaround, Lee. It's going to be a victory for Stan in this match, and his team may just take the lead depending on what Stan does in the 10th frame.
You realize Stanley could get a 5-bagger the way he's bowling tonight.
Yeah. I'll take it.
You bet.
Doing very well.
But you got to earn it, Stanley.
Bringing his team right back into this.
Okay, he's got it. Next two bowlers will be Steve Osterberg, the anchor bowler, opposing Bill Lewis. And I have a hunch the anchor match is going to settle everything. That will be the pivotal match.
Yeah, it's going to be up to the last two bowlers, Lee. Don't forget we have our flowers in front of our desk. They are gorgeous from Nature's Nook, 169th and National in New Berlin. Spring is here. Get out to Nature's Nook. Take care of your garden, your lawn.
Oh,
56.
As I always say, when it comes to flowers, don't be a schnook. Always go to Nature's Nook.
Oh.
I always say that.
Yeah, I can understand that.
They are the very best, to say the least. And you know what I always say?
Oh, I'm afraid what?
If you don't know flowers, know your florist. That's why we say Nature's Nook.
Well, a 6. 46 possible 86.
Could be a 30-pin win.
Yeah, they would be up by, if that's the case, they'll be up by 13 pins.
With one match to go, and that means we must make the announcement again that in case of a tie at the end of regulation, two captains bowl one ball to determine the winner. Hold it right there.
Nice ball.
Excellente. I want to tell you, that is not easy.
Yeah, high score tonight has been. That will be the high score if he gets a strike right here so far tonight, 86 with one match to go. He could get those tickets for the Brewers and the Kansas City Royals at County Stadium. This game is July 11th, Saturday at 7 p.m.
Tom, I'd do anything if you knew a hitter that hits hundreds of home runs available.
I do.
All right, we will be back.
Now you don't. Even dull, faded finishes are brought back to the car's original color with an acrylic finish, the same color as your car's original paint. Color Match restores and protects your car's finish from the damaging rays of the sun and the punishing effects of Mother Nature without leaving those ugly swirl marks.
Color Match really works. And it's so easy to use. Color Match made my nicks and scratches disappear.
With Color Match, you'll have the right color with results that last 1 full year guaranteed. Even after 50 times through the car wash, it won't wash off. And don't worry, Color Match is not a paint. It's a high-tech dye in an acrylic polish blended to match your car's color. Experts agree, Color Match makes everything else obsolete. The Color Match system is yours for only $19.95. And if you order now, you'll receive a second bottle in the color of your choice absolutely free. But wait, that's not all. We'll also throw in Glass Shield Window Protectant, our amazing Duragloss Vinyl Leather and Tire Restorer, and Fog Shield, the Fog Eliminator. An extra bonus value of over $20, yours free when you order the complete Color Match car care system for only $19.95. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-543-2700 or send check or money order for $19.95 plus $4.95 shipping and handling to Color Match, 300 McCann Street, Nashville, Tennessee.
And the crowd just loves it. And there's the bowling game towel from Pro World that was just given to Steve, who was the out-and-out favorite in this particular match, and he will tell us now in 10 words or less what happened.
I don't know.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Bowled bad the first two frames.
Well, the only thing you have to hope for is your team hangs in there and brings you back, because then you get a chance to show them what you could really do.
Steve will bring us through.
Steve will bring you through. Well, let's see. Secret frame was in the 8th. Sorry about that. So that doesn't do you any good. You get the bowling game towel and a chance to walk over by Tom there and say, "Hi, Tom, help yourself." And when he's not looking, take 2 and see what happens. Okay. Alarms ring, I want to tell you. Go on over there. And now, Stanley, you became a hero over the last couple of minutes. You became a folk hero.
I hope so.
Absolutely. With that double, well, you missed the secret frame, but with that double, you gave your team a win, and now you're the favorites at this particular match. but anything can happen in the last match because we got a couple of anchors coming out here. This is the prize, number 3.
Number 3, well, he's going to get his furnace all set for next fall and next winter. It's a furnace tune-up and cleaning from Iron Fireman. 2 locations, east and west of Serbia. Don Clark, Mr. Indoor Comfort.
Go on over there, and remember, a clean furnace is important. All right, now a 7-9 or 8-10 are makeable on this show, right, Tom?
Yes, they are. Well, not easy, but we put the money up. I tell you, WEZW would pay off $1,040 to the bowler and the bowling buddy. Would be a split, $520 apiece from easy, $104 if either one of those splits is made.
Well, I want to tell you, the Pucksticks are trailing by a few, but they got a guy coming out here. So come on over in my office, who is capable of just anything. Let's welcome Steve Osterberg, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for the sake of your opponent who is not listening, he has an average of 210 at the Blue Mound Bowl and 210 at Kuglich's. He has 3 sanctioned 300 games. He's had a 792 series, a 738, and a 758. Outside of that, he's had not much. And he says being on the bowling game is a dream come true. With the history of his scores, I don't know. Loretta Bartz is your bowling buddy in Muskego. Anything you want to say?
Let's go get him. Yeah.
All right. And here's the man that's got the task of coming out here. You want to go now, huh?
I want to leave right now.
Now, you know anything can happen on this show. You've got a 172 average. It's not bad. 279 games, 690 series. And you're bowling for Margaret Muraski of Milwaukee. This is Bill Lures, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Lures. Go on over there and let's go bowling.
All right, match number 5, anchor match. Yes, 9 pins. This is exactly where we were last night. Came down to a 9-pin difference heading into the anchor match. A lot of turning that ball, leaving a 8 count. You know, think about that. Last night, it was exactly the same thing.
You're right.
9-pin difference going into the final match.
I think this is what we predicted earlier, that every night would be a battle.
And
tomorrow night is no exception.
Mixed teams tomorrow, Lee. It'll be a lot of fun tomorrow night.
All right, here's the man with a 210 average going for a very simple spare.
On the 6-9.
Yes, sir.
I should say a 3-6.
He won the Willow Creek Classic team event in 1991 for $10,000. And he brought 5 for you and me to split.
Thank you. What a guy that's Steve. They call him old.
Oh, little bucket there.
Every mark, boy, I tell you, with a 9-pin difference, every single mark is important. Steve would love to strike out here, I'm sure.
Bill says that his biggest thrill was rolling that 690. I don't blame him. He's retired from Alice Chalmers. Oh, that's a tough break.
Yeah, right now we're pretty much even again in this match. Yeah.
Here's the favorite, Steve Osterberg. 792 high and 3 sanctioned 300 games. He's also had 3 sanctioned 700s. Wow. Nice.
Big shot, Lee. Big shot.
He likes fishing. He's a 5 handicap in golf. He plays tennis. He's kind of good at all things. And he's the regional marketing director at OPP Enterprises. How about it? How about it?
Oh, very big strike, Lee, and we're pretty much even in this match. I believe it's about 3 pins difference right now. The Pucksticks are out in front by 3 pins.
Well, we're putting on a display here tonight that is so typical of what happens in a tournament. And I think we've saved the best tournament till last. And all the others this year have been sensational.
Oh, wonderful play. Wonderful shows to watch. They really were, all 3 tournaments.
Oh! Boy, was that a tap. A legitimate tap, Tom.
Oh, that's a true tap. There's only one in the game of bowling. For a righty, that's the 8-pin. For a lefty, it's a 9-pin.
You know, I will never forget the tournament we had in the winter where we had the famous team from Janesville that came from rolling in here and beat everybody.
Yeah.
And then in the finals, they lost.
Yes, they did. Okay, now, if Bill doubles right here, he puts his team back in the lead.
Well, Duke is giving him little words of encouragement.
No, that's not.
No.
Pucksticks still hang on to that lead.
Boy, it's coming down to 1 frame.
Right now, our high score tonight has been Wes Schultz with an 84. That's a score to beat at this point with these two bowlers left.
Very important spare.
Big shot.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the 9th through 16th places pay $50 to the teams that drop out. The teams that finish 5th, between 5th and 8th place, will get $75. The teams that finish 3rd and 4th will get $100. The teams that finish in 2nd place will get $200, and the team that wins it all will get $400.
Right. Lee, Steve is putting the pressure on Bill right now, and if he doubles, well, let's see, possible 90 game for Steve.
It would be all over if he gets one here.
This is, yeah, one more is going to put a lot of pressure on Bill, because you never know what Steve's going to throw on the 3rd ball in the 10th. So, big shot.
Well, that could be a possible 90. I think, Tom, he would like to go out to the old ball game. High bowler gets those 2 tickets.
Well, if he gets a 5 count here, he's got the tickets for the Brewers, Kansas City Royals, Saturday, July 11th.
Tom, we don't forget the low bowler either.
No, that's the Granddad's Bakery and Ice Cream Golden Cream Puff Award and bowling lessons. We'll talk about that.
6 cream puffs. Wow, are they good? Come on.
That's it. That's a winner. They have won. There's no way that Bill can win this now.
There it is. The favorites have done it.
Yeah, they have.
The team that finished 3rd, the Pucksticks, have won it.
362 final score.
Bill's going for a possible 78, but it's not going to work. But here is the money pin. The first time this week. Had 7 attempts last night. Didn't win it.
First one tonight, and it's a winner.
$25 savings account from Wauwatosa Savings and Loan for the bowler and the bowling buddies. Save where you earn the most. Save at Wauwatosa, 75th in State, 27th in College, and in Waukesha.
I'd like to say hi to Bassmaster Jerry Jesser and his lovely wife Sandy out there in Pewaukee watching tonight.
Well, they're going to be proud of you because you're going to be able to go to a ball game and keep your team in there.
Let's give them those tickets right now. Brewers, Kansas City Royals, Saturday, July 11th. Enjoy the game there. All right, Steve.
If you don't want them, Tom and I will go.
Red carpet keeps the good times rolling along. They're coming. Unleagues are coming to red carpet bowling centers this fall. What's an unleague? An unleague is an untraditional bowling league. It's shorter in length, generally a package league that may combine events and prize fund or merchandise throughout the bowling season. And most important, it's all for fun. Gather your friends this fall. Call any red carpet bowling center and ask to join an unleague for the fun of it.
Berlin offers authentic Italian cuisine as only the former owner of the Third Ward's Caradero Club can make it. Enjoy Lario's homemade pizza, lasagna, and other Italian dishes in the comfortable atmosphere of Lario's dining room. Let Lario make you a meal you can't refuse. Delivery and carryouts are also available at Lario's Pizza and Pasta Restaurant, now open Sundays from 4 till 9. Just south of Greenfield at 1907 South Calhoun Road, call 782-0848.
That's less filling. Miller Lite's everything you want a beer to be.
I didn't think she'd come. I knew she'd come. Yeah.
Miller Lite, it's it, and that's that. Come on!
You know, a lot of men want to know more about Rogaine with minoxidil. If you're one of them, I have good news for you. Now there's a video prepared especially for men who want answers to their questions about Rogaine. Simply call 1-800-284-4093, and Upjohn will be glad to send it to you, absolutely free. Now, once you've looked at it, you'll probably want to schedule an appointment with a doctor. After all, only your doctor can prescribe Rogaine. And if you call right now, Upjohn will also send you the names of doctors in your area who can help you decide if Rogaine is right for you. You'll also receive a $10 certificate as an incentive to see your doctor. For your free videotape that gives you the complete story on Rogaine with minoxidil and your $10 certificate, call toll-free 1-800-284-4093. So what are you waiting for? Make the call today.
And the crowd loves it. Final score, 362 for the favorites, the Pucksticks, finishing third place. Boy, that's a big, big victory tonight. And Duke's on South 68, nothing wrong with that 349, but they're going to leave us with $50 to spend at Duke's place over there. And Steve, that 90 cinched it for your team. Now here, you won't believe it, was your secret frame. This one didn't help, but you do get two prizes here, one for the double, one for the triple. Sherry Strobel is going to bring out the magic bowling ball, and he takes two numbers. The first one is number 10.
Number 10 is the $20 gift certificate toward food or apparel at CW's First Score, 72nd and Greenfield.
Hey, that's nice. Number 22, Tommy.
Number 22 is the 10 movie video rentals from Garlish Pharmacy, 5 locations in Milwaukee.
Okay, over to the barrel of fun, and you guys will be back, okay? And Bill, you gave it a good shot, came up with a 68, but you got your secret frame right there. Reach in there. And you fellas are going to leave us, but you're going to take $50 with you to spend at Duke's.
That's where you spend it, too.
I know you do. He insists. Number 8, Tom.
Number 8, $25 entrance ticket for a night of fun and excitement at Potawatomi Bingo, 1721 West
You're
Canal.
going to love that. And listen, over here, you got that special money pin, $25 savings account for you and your bowling buddy from Wauwatosa Savings and Loan. Going over there to the barrel of fun. Tom, high and low bowler prizes.
Oh, our high bowler tonight was O here, Steve with a 90. He's going to get the tickets for the Brewers Kansas City Royals game July 11th at the County Stadium. Compliments of the Milwaukee Brewers. And our low bowler was Joe with a 54. Joe wins the Gold and Cream Puff Award. That's 6 cream puffs from Granddad's Bakery and Ice Cream, 2080s Jackson Street in Hartford. An audience from the Red Carpet All-Stars. What else?
And so for tonight, good night, good luck, and good bowling, everybody!
Bowling Game, where bowlers and bowling buddies compete for cash and prizes. With your hosts, Lee Rothman and Tom Cole.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the bowling capital of the world, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, TV 58 Sports presents another chapter of the fabulous Bowling Game Spring Tournament, which is now moving into the second round tonight.
Yeah, the quarterfinals, Lee. And let's real quick mention the names of the teams that made it in to the next round. Cheer for the Bowling Stones.
All right. And we have a team here that has been bouncing around for a while, and they're an excellent team. I think that they would go by the name of the Pucksticks right here, the Pucksticks. All right, we have a score marker tonight that, well, I want to tell you, if you have a TV set, this is a test pattern going somewhere to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, our score marker, one of the top bowlers in the area, Trina Schruby, who's been on the show. Give her a hand. Come on. My goodness. It isn't easy to get out here and wear that. I love it. It is gorgeous. When your team was in the tournament last year, how far did you get?
To the second round.
The second round. So that's where these fellas are. You want to give them any words of advice? It gets a little tough now, doesn't it?
Yeah, very tough.
Well,
have fun.
You didn't make it to the, to the top of the mountain, but you came here tonight, and that's the next biggest thrill, right?
Right.
All right, get over there and get set to go as we bring out the leadoff bowler tonight, a young man with a 207 average, Dan Obelacker, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a hand. Did they see your coach? What happened to him? What'd you do with him?
He's off in the corner right now.
Oh, he's sitting behind Tom. They'll never be able to see that.
Well, we'll bring him down by the bowl.
Okay, what it is,
Oh, he can sit right here with me.
you want him to sit up there with you, Tom? What it is a little picture of Coach Harris.
No, it's actually the real coach.
No, that wasn't Coach Harris.
Oh,
He's a
sure
little.
it is.
Bring it out, Tom. So, oh, you can get it. There it is. Tom's a little taller than Coach Harris, but they thought as long as he was out of work, they would employ him to be the coach of this team tonight. I don't think that's fair to the other team out there.
Well, it's probably not. They don't have a coach, but
I know.
Coach Harris, he's going to lead us to the championship.
So far, he hasn't said a doggone thing, I want to tell you.
You just can't hear him.
Anyway, you have a 207, a 290 high, and a 742 series bowling for Pat Smith of Wauwatosa, and you know what to do. Get some information from your coach over there. Ladies and gentlemen, Ed Osterberg, known as Cobb. All right, a 164 average would make you an underdog, but judging by this tournament, don't worry about it. 242 high game, 626 series, not bad, and you're bowling for Lucille Mattis of Kenosha. And you know in the tournaments, we don't spend a lot of time out here, so let's go bowling. Match number 1.
All right, we head into our quarterfinal action, the second round. The losing team tonight goes away with $75. And Ed scores previously 86-67. And Dan Ubelacher's 87 and 89. He's been very consistent. Eight count for Dan to start out. I'm kind of curiously, I got a feeling that Dan had a strike in the 7th frame. Both of the previous times of the show, that's the first time he hasn't struck in the 7th frame.
Tom, the Bowling Stones finished 9th, right, with a 376.
Yeah.
And the team I introduced finished 3rd with a 401 total.
In fact, 401 and 362 the second time around is what the Pucksticks rolled.
Almost. Well, in other words, 2 very fine teams, I'll tell you. Edward, Cobb, whatever they call you, you want to say hi to Shirley or any of your friends?
Yeah, I'd like to say hi to Shirley tonight. She's working, so our good luck charm. Couldn't make it.
Well, don't let it throw you because you can get help from Coach Harris here, yeah, if you want.
Did I ask Cobb last time he was on the show, where'd you get that tan from, Cobb?
Been out golfing a few times.
Oh, okay. I figured that.
Been out 8 or 10 times so far.
Wow. We're on one time now, one time. Nope.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you, for a man with a 207 average, he is struggling tonight.
Yeah, he has not had many opens on the show. In fact, he hasn't had it. Well, he had one. He had one open in the 10th his second time out.
Daniel, does it seem to be getting more difficult as you go along or easier?
It's a little easier, I think.
You're having a little trouble tonight.
Yeah, I'm just off tonight. Hopefully I can use the next
tomorrow if you lose. That's the problem.
Yeah, I realize that.
So you've got a chance to come up with 4 in a row. And Coach Harris said that would be a good idea.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'll do it for the coach.
That is something that's sitting right behind me there, and I swear he's moving every now and then.
Yeah, he's eyeing Yepley. We wish Del Harris the best.
There's rumors by now he may be the coach of the Los Angeles Lakers.
And that would not be a bad idea.
Now, you see, the coach told him to get a strike. He went out and did it.
Well, you know, you listen to your coach.
Says you follow orders very well.
You gotta take the coach's advice.
Absolutely. You realize by the time this show airs, Tom, the lottery will be held on Sunday, and we will know who we're going to get. This coming Sunday, the Bucks lottery.
Yeah, the NBA lottery,
yeah,
right.
The NBA lottery. And if we can get lucky and get Shaquille, that's going to be tremendous.
Oh, O'Neal?
I love that name.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal,
yeah. Oops. Oops.
But the
37.
fans already know, and we don't, because this is not going to be on until the 28th.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, all I had to do was tell him to get 4 in a row, and he's doing it.
He's on his way. He's halfway there.
Possible 88 game. What was the score? Oh, last time 89.
Well, he's had 87 and 89. Very consistent. So if he gets an 88, right in the middle.
Yeah, he's consistent.
He really is a good bowler.
Dan Obelacker. That's 3 in a row. He hails from Waukesha. He bowled in the World Match Play Open in Sacramento, California. He is a big Bucks fan, by the
Oh,
way.
we need a re-rack. There we go.
I think that's one reason he brought Coach Harris along. He's a very big Bucks fan. I haven't asked him yet what he thinks about Mr. Dunleavy.
Well,
you know, 90% of the people I've talked to are excited.
I am.
But there's that little group that said, you know, he's got to prove it to us.
He's got a big job ahead of him, no matter what. I mean, he's got to put together a team that's really in a lot of got a lot of problems right now.
Very nice score, 87.
Yeah, boy, he
And,
is a picture of consistency.
You didn't follow orders. I said 4 in a row, and you only got 3.
Well, I came close.
Yes, you did. 87 is mighty fine last time, or your previous high was 89. So you're close. Now, the most he can get is 67, and the Bowling Stones would be up by a couple of marks.
I think a 67 is what Ed rolled last time on the show.
Well, then he's fairly consistent, too, but he's got to get this strike in order to be close. The next 2 bowlers will be John Moisko opposing Dave Gulgowski. Oh.
Oops.
We've never had one of these made in the history of the show.
He makes it.
4-6.
It's a Whirlpool washer and dryer from Esser TV and Appliance, valued at $1,000.
Stop shopping by. Stop shopping by. Stop. All right, all right, all right. Give it a shot. We'll be back in a hurry. Welcome back to the Spring Roll-Off Tournament. As TV 58 indicates to all of you that this is going to be something right down to the wire. And tonight, for example, we have Dan, who has no major credits to his history of bowling, but does have a great coach out there who told him to get 4 in a row, and you almost did.
Yeah, I had to take the coach's advice.
I saw Mr. Harris whisper in your ear there, and I gather you did exactly what he told you, because this was your secret frame, and this is a double. You get 3 prizes. However, Mr. Harris said to tell you he's splitting with you whatever you get. Number 3, Thomas, what is Mr. Harris going to get?
Well, number 3, apparently, I know Dell likes to go down to Broadway Bob's place, and he's got a couple of passes to Great Lakes Dragway, Union Grove, Wisconsin, for the home of the Olympics of Drag Racing Memorial Day weekend. Stop by.
1 for you and 1 for Coach Harris. Number 8, Thomas.
Number 8, 10 movie video rentals from Gaulish Pharmacy, 5 locations.
That's 5 for him and 5 for Coach Harris.
Yeah.
Number 6. You brought him.
Number 6. Now, I know that Dell likes this. Dell's going to the racetrack with this gentleman. The dog races. 4 admissions to the clubhouse, valet parking, 2 tip sheets, 2 programs at Dairyland Greyhound Racetrack on 94 and 158 in Kenosha.
And a visit to the Barrel of Fun, and congratulations on a big victory. And Edward, my boy, you got a 56, and let's see, you didn't exactly win, and you didn't get a prize here, but we never forget you. And you don't have to share this with Coach Harris. That's all for you, the bowling game towel. That's from Pro World. Where are they located, Thomas?
3 locations, 39th and North, 60th and Fond du Lac. Newest one at 79th and Greenfield.
And a visit to the Barrel of Fun, my friend. Thank you very, very much. And there's the score, 87-56. Now, a 4-7-10 or a 6-7-10 can be made.
If it's made on our show, the prize is a Charm Globe.
Chalik is your bowling buddy in Waukesha. Say those magic words. Let's go bowling.
Match number 2. Good one tonight. 87-56 lead right now. 31-pin difference for the Bowling Stones. The 9th place team in the tournament. Over the 3rd place team. Well, big money ball. This is worth $1,040 from WEZW. Easy 104 on your FM dial. He'll split that with his bowling buddy if he makes it. $520 apiece.
I'm not going to tell him. That's worth $1,040. So you guys can tell him if you want to. I don't want to.
If he gets lucky and makes it, 8-10 split.
That's nice of your station. He's going, no. He thought he was going to bounce out.
Nice try.
Tom, I'll be anxious to hear you tomorrow morning because I have a strong feeling that getting up at that hour, you get up at about 3:15.
Well, 3:30, quarter to 4, yeah.
Well, but you go to bed at 3:25.
well, in the afternoon. In the afternoon, Lee, usually. Yeah.
But it's a good show, and I love it.
We have a good time.
5:30 and 10 o'clock every day, Monday through Friday.
You're
Tom
doing,
Cole Show.
you're doing our show from Disney World, in fact, June 1st through June 5th.
I'm very upset because you're not taking your friend.
Well, I have to take my co-workers, and then that's it.
Well, then I'm going to buy the station.
That's fine.
Okay.
That'd be nice to work for you.
And Dave Gulgowski takes the lead for his particular team. See, now the Pucksticks are definitely the favorites, but they're trailing.
Exactly. They're the third-place team. Certainly not over. A long way to go, but they've gained back a little bit right now.
Now, Dave has got a 186 average, and the fellow out there now, John Weisko's got a 150 average. So undoubtedly, John would be the underdog. But last time he had a 77. Dave had an 85. Not the last time, but they're high so far.
Yeah, in fact, John has roll games of the man that's bowling right now, 62 and 77, and Dave has had 65 and 85. So pretty close.
He threw a 226 game a couple of weeks ago. That made him very happy. Loves softball and fishing, and he made a spare that's important. Bowling for Jeffrey King of Waukesha. Here is Dave Gulgowski. John, I have a hunch you want to say hello to somebody.
Yeah, I would. I'd like to say hello to my father-in-law, Roy Nordland, watching beautiful Lake Shangri-La, and all the boys down at Tracy's.
Thank you.
Nice shot. Nice shot for Dave.
Anybody hurt down there, John? Boy, did he fire.
That was Dave, yeah.
That Dave, yeah. He really tossed that one.
Here's John.
There's another speedy.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the last few balls have gone off to the left side. He's kind of pulling it at the end there.
He's also probably picking up a few $1,000s for advertising light on his shirt. You'll see as he gets at the bowl, it's right out there,
front,
a walking
there
billboard. He needs the spare to stay close.
Three, no.
All right, the bottom of the ninth, and here is Dave Gulgowski. He bowls at Kuglich's. His biggest thrill being on the bowling game, he says. Loves golf, bowling, tennis, downhill skiing. He's good. Yes,
Very
sir.
good.
And isn't it true most bowlers are golfers, huh?
Well, in my case, not good in either one, but I still enjoy it. Still fun, a nice diversion, good exercise. But I have been taking lessons, Lee.
You have?
I've been taking golf lessons.
Why?
From our friend Mark Krause.
Oh.
Out of Muskego Lakes. And I think the game's going to do a lot better. Going to start shooting in the 80s now, I think.
Well, I still say nobody can hit a ball further, but we can never find it again.
Well, now we're going to find it because it's going to be right in the middle of the fairway. He's helped me out a lot.
Possible 56 for John. Well, then you got to give me strokes.
We'll see. We're going to take this one step at a time.
I have not taken lessons. I'm one of those naturals.
Yeah, but you usually beat me, so. Okay. You can give me less strokes, okay.
All right, that's going to be a 54. And here is Dave. He spells it Gulgowski, known as Puck to his friends. Bowling for Fred Michalik, Waukesha, Wisconsin. Next two bowlers will be Jim Spate and Wes Schultz. That could have been a three-bagger right there, but not to be.
Now make sure that you get your team involved and win yourself a spot for next season on our show in the TV 58 Summer Bowling Game Tournament here at Red Carpet Regency. How do you get in? Just call Gloria Bear. 252-4287. 9 men's teams, 9 ladies teams, and 9 mixed teams will all win a spot. And you can win money along the way. So we're looking for a lot of teams to get involved. Call Gloria, 252-4287. This is going to be in July and early August.
Well, do you realize with a possible 89, this is going to be totally turned
Turn around, you're right.
And be very, very close.
Well, it was, what, 31 pins after the first match, and I think that means Pucksticks, if he strikes here, will take about a 4-pin lead. Seesaw battle.
And we'll show you when we come back. World Bowling Game Towel, which indicates to the world that that's all you've gotten tonight. So we give you something you can take back to your league and remember forever. That is a collector's item. You got 3 collector's items. He's had 3 bad nights going over to the Barrel of Fun. The man with 3 collector's items. I love that. All right, David, you sort of turned it around. Your team was hurting there for a while, but you got them up by a few. This was your secret frame, so we can't do anything for you. But you get a prize for the double. Reach in there and see if you can pull out a goodie. The team is up 145 to 141. Tom, number 15.
All right, number 15, David. $25 entrance ticket to Potawatomi Bingo, 1721 West Canal.
Over to the Barrel of Fun with you and tell them we sent you, okay? Tom, we've only seen 1 perfect game in the past 12 weeks. Maybe tonight.
Maybe tonight, Lee, and if it is, they'll tie for the prize that's already been spoken for by Jeff Rozak, and they'll have to have a roll off the prize. A $1,000 shopping spree at Cooper's Jewelers, 13th and Lincoln.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Spate. Jim Spate. And Jim last time is 64, so you got to do a little bit better.
It was actually a 57, yeah.
Last time?
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about your high.
Oh, okay.
That's a 64. You have a 160 average, 224 high game, 574 series, and you're into baseball card collecting, and you told me you still have not picked up a Tom Cole card.
You're right, I haven't.
They're rare.
They are very rare. As
Probably
a matter
worth
of
a
fact.
lot of money.
Yes, they are. Walter Reek of West Allis is your bowling buddy, and we'll get you over there and out very shortly as we introduce Wes Schultz, known as Honkin' Wes. They gave you a great name.
Yeah, I know.
Honkin'.
No.
192 book average. That's not bad. 286 high game, 717 high series. And you're bowling for David Emrath of Milwaukee. Any last word?
No.
You're not afraid of Coach Harris, are you?
A little bit.
Okay. Let's go bowling right now.
Match number 3. And as we talked about, seesaw battle, 4-pin difference, 145, 141. After match number 1, the Bowling Stones held a 1-pin lead, and now after the second match, Pucksticks are out in front by 4 pins. And looking at previous scores for you, Jim has rolled 64 and 57, Wes 65 and 84, and here comes Wes. That, by the way, was our 8th strike tonight.
Well, 145 to 141. The Pucksticks are now in the lead. And with that strike by Jim Spade, that certainly helped. Here's Wes. They call him Honkin' Wes.
Whoa, no.
Well, it's a big break for the Bowling Stones. Wes, my boy, it's your opportunity to say low or high or say anything to anybody.
Well, I wanted to say hi to my parents and everybody I work with at Capital Stampings and the kids over at Garland that I coach, and that's about it.
You realize this guy next to me, he was a very big man at Capital Stamping.
That's what I've heard.
He broke records. He's on the Hall of Fame wall and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I used to work there back in the 1960s, 66, 67, 68.
That's when Wes was just 4 years old.
Was it Bob? Who was the owner? Bob? I'm think of his name. Bob. Last name, I can't think of it. Nice man.
What did you do?
I did everything. I drove truck. I did inventory, ran a forklift.
Now, honest, isn't this more fun?
No.
No. Jim, who would you like to say hello to?
Well, I'd like to say hi to my wife Therese and all of my friends down at Chicago Cutlery with whom I work, and anybody else who I might have missed.
Is Chicago Cutlery in Milwaukee?
No, it's in Wakanda, Illinois.
I should have known that. That's a
Wakanda?
suburb, right?
Yes.
What kind of?
Oh, I just remembered. I gotta bring Wes over here. I should ask him. I just remembered the man's name that owned it when I worked there, Bob Stotts. Is he still involved with the company at all?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well,
he was the president at the time, and the owner, Bob Stotts. Capital Stampings.
Watch that hook. Oh, a beautiful hit, and he's got the 10 pin.
Okay, Coach Dell, what do I do now?
Hard and straight, right at that 10 pin. That's what he said. Did you hear him say that?
He's going the wrong
afraid
way.
not, yeah.
I saw that when he set
well,
off there. He should have started over in this corner if he's going to throw a hook.
Plus, you notice he was a little off balance, too, when he delivered the ball.
So here's Wes. Wes's high on the show has been an 84. He's got a 192 book average. Bowls at the Knights of Columbus. Loves golf and softball. He actually is a coach at Garland. That's Wes Schultz.
It's very nice of him to do that, too.
Here's a money pin. A money pin. Oh, no. Jim Spade going for the $25 savings account at Wauwatosa Savings and Loan. And Tom, if we were to look back over this year, they have given away hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars in savings accounts.
Well, yes, they have, Lee. In fact, they have. I'll tell you how many bowlers have converted that pin. 124 bowlers. That means 248 new accounts. At $25 a piece, you figure that out.
No, you figure it out.
No.
I only have 10 toes.
That's about $5,000 in brand new savings accounts that are good friends at Wauwatosa Savings and Loan. 3 locations, quality people. They'll make your money grow for you.
They
Save
are
where you earn the
friends.
most.
They're the friends of the bowling game for a long time.
Yep. We recommend them highly. They'll do well by you.
And that'll give him a 57. His previous high, 64. So now Wes, who had an 84 as his high, has a chance to get 4 in a row if he can keep firing strikes.
And this is his secret frame. Got to be on this ball, though. Right here. No.
Well, he's going to have to fit it in, Tom.
All right, possible 69, Lee, with a spare and a strike.
Next 2 bowlers will be Jerry Musgrave and Steve Gorbachev. And who are the teams tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night we're going to have an D&DZ Pub and Grill and heating installation. Beauty!
That is a beauty.
I think we ought to give him some tickets to the zoo for that.
Good choice.
Thank you.
Everybody's favorite way to spend a day. Go out to the Milwaukee County Zoo and see the animals waiting for you. Item selector. Well, he's got them from the last couple of shows. And I think you'd like to have one night where you don't get one of those, wouldn't you?
I'd like to try that sometime, yeah.
In the meantime, you can take those home with you and enjoy them and remember a couple of nights that you'd like to forget. However, that's not too bad. You had a 57 last time. So, what? Oh, I'm sorry. Down here, you had a 57 last time and tonight. And the secret frame was way over here, so you don't get anything for that. You don't get anything for this. But you do get a visit to the Barrel of Fun. And take your towels and wrap that up around Coach Harris's neck over there. This was your secret frame, Wes. Sorry about that, but you did win. Your team is now leading 213 to 198. What are we going to give him? Oh, you got a little split. That was a little split there that you made beautifully. We don't have a prize for that, so we give you what we call sort of a special prize. You can go to the zoo and say hello to my Uncle Louie. 3rd tree from the left out there. Thank you very, very much. 213 for the Pucksticks. Bowling Stones 198. And Tom, the high bowler of this night is going to be singing your song.
Take me out to the ball game, you bet. Milwaukee Brewers, Oakland A's on Monday, June 8th from our friends at the Milwaukee Brewers front office. If you'd like to get involved in some of their big package plans, you don't have to buy season tickets for the whole year, but they have partial plans. Call 345-3000 for the partial plan office.
Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Kevin Owecki right here. Well, I will say that we'll be saying hello to Kevin Owecki pretty soon. This is Jerry Musgrave, ladies and gentlemen. Jerry, we just found you. Here you are among the many. Now, you've had an 88 twice. You know what happens if you get it a third time?
What's that?
You get to say hello to Coach Harris over there.
Oh, okay.
All right. 151 is your average, and that's why 88 twice is very, very good. You don't have a collection of towels, do you?
Not yet.
Okay.
Trying to avoid it.
Jay Miller's your bowling buddy in Milwaukee. Get set to go, and here is your opponent, and this time it is Steve Garbacek right here. Steve, you had a 78 for your high so far. They call you Goof.
We won't talk about that.
We won't talk about Goof. Okay. 197 average. Wow. 290 high game, 742 series, and he's made an 8-10 split, and you're bowling for Mark King.
Great.
Okay, go on over there. Let's go bowling.
Match number 4, Jerry and Steve, and previous scores for Jerry, he's at 88 and 88. Okay. Steve, 78 and 56. Well, that's consistency, a couple of 88s, which is not easy to get once, and he did it twice. 213, 198, 15 pin difference right now for Pucksticks.
How would you make this, Thomas?
Well, being a right-handed bowler, I would certainly be I'd be to the right side of the 1 pin, but not very much, pretty much right on top of that 1 pin, but you still have to be just slightly to the right, because that 1 pin's got to fly off towards the 7, ball taken out the 5. Not easy.
Not easy at all. He's trying.
Now, see, that's a little bit too thin to the right side.
You must realize, as I do, what it means for a 151 average bowler like Jerry Musgrave to have 2 88s on the show. That is exceptional.
Very good bowling. Excellent. For anybody with any average. A lot of turn on that ball.
Especially, Tom, especially when Steve Garbacek, who's up there now, has a 197 average and has only had a high 78.
All right, well, I think Steve might want to rectify that high of 78 tonight. It's off to a good start. Oh, let's see. What did Steve have? He said, forget about last time. What did Steve have last time? 56 for Steve. Yeah, he wants to forget about last time.
Well, you didn't have to bring it up.
Forget that I said that he had a 56 last time.
His previous high is a 78.
Forget it. We don't want to mention anybody that
we
he
don't
had,
want to mention
that he
he
had
had
a 56
no.
last time on.
No way. Jerry Musgrave is into bike touring, reading and bowling and playing tennis, and he's at the personnel pool of temporary work. That's a company.
Yes, they help people out when they need temporary employees.
All right.
You know, 18 years ago, we were kind of considered temporary employees.
They told us we'll get somebody in as soon as we can, and they forgot what they were talking about.
Well, they forgot about us.
And here we are, going into a 19th season.
Different station, but...
You realize it's up to 25,000 bowlers or more now that we've talked to?
Well, you know, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right about that. And thousands of shows. Hey.
And all those years, you and I have never made a mistake. Thousands.
You haven't.
Never,
I've
never.
made many.
So have I.
I'll admit that. I've made many mistakes.
I said we've never made a mistake.
We've made a number of them. Yeah.
I just got the wrong bowler introduced out there. That's my latest.
Little high, little nosy, and a nine.
When I retire in maybe 20 years, when I get to be 65, I will make an album, a medley of my greatest mistakes.
Actually, I want you to write that book you've been threatening to do for years.
Well, you would have 2 chapters in there, I want to tell you.
What, the glossary and...
The appendix. Oh, yeah, Jerry finally got himself a mark. And it's about time, because Steve is moving along pretty well. 213 to 198. The Pucksticks out in front of the Bowling Stones. And this is the first match in the second round, and a loser now gets $75 for the team.
Right. Good shot. Beauty.
Well, he's going for a Dutch 80. So
that was his secret frame.
10th frame is here right now. Jerry Musgrave, originally from Seattle, Washington.
Well, that's a long trip to bowl.
Oh, the hard way. 35 and a possible 65, and with 15 in the 8th, if you should come up with a game in the 60s, that would be a triumph. However, 2 88s in the past and 151 average.
Well, Steve is doing much better this time on the show.
Come on, Kevin, do it again. Yes. An amazing recovery here.
Surely is.
His team is down by 15 pins going to this match. Now, with the anchor match coming up, that's the Kevin Owecki I introduced you to, and Steve Osterberg will be getting out there to come up with a tremendous match. And tomorrow night, what do we have?
Tomorrow night we'll have on the heating installation team, Lee, and D&DZ Pub and Grill.
Well, that's going to be a 60 right on the nose. Not bad. Steve, I know that that's not up to your regular par, but Stephen, my boy, remember this. You had 15 in the 8th and ended up with 60. That is very good. Oh, boy.
Oh, no. Well, possible 80 game.
Possible Dutch 80.
Yeah.
We've got a special little T-shirt for that.
Well, I think we can come up with something even better than that for a Dutch 80 game, just for tonight. What do you think? We'll talk about this.
All right.
Something special.
I love it when you surprise me.
Yeah,
I really
well,
do.
You know, they give me these extra
well,
prizes now.
You're in charge of the goodie bag.
Yeah, so I think we can come up with something. Now, if he gets a strike, I think he'll be pleasantly surprised.
Well, if the surprise I'm thinking of, he will be.
Dutch 80 game right here. Just needs a strike, though.
I love it when you get that look in your eye and say, well, we'll surprise him with a little
see.
something
We'll see
tonight. So he needs a strike to get that prize. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Oh, no! And we'll be back. There was Coach Harris again watching the whole match. 289 to 258. The Pucksticks out in front by about 31 with one match to go. And Jerry, you said that, Kevin, your final anchor bowler is pretty good.
Yes, he is. He'll pull us out.
All right. You don't want to give him any pressure, but I know how you feel. This was your secret frame. You get nothing for that, but you get a double prize, a chance to reach in for a goodie in the Magic Bowling Ball, which is number 2.
All right, number 2 is the oil change from Frascona Buick, 112th and Burleigh, and in East Troy, Wisconsin. Frascona.
Head over to the Barrel of Fun and pick out something. Everything is good there. Steve, you had a big victory. 76 put your team up by 3 marks and a skosh. But the secret frame was not here, it was here. So there you're okay. The number is 19.
Number 19 is, well, he's going to get, now this is for a game sometime during the course of the season, he will receive 2 tickets. His bowling buddy 2 tickets to the Milwaukee Brewers at County Stadium this summer.
That's terrific. Thank you. And the bowling buddy thanks you also. Go on over to the Barrel of Fun. Tom, a 2-7-10. Now think about that. Would you like to try for one of those? I'll do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Owecki, right here. Has he helped you at all, the coach?
All the time.
He gives you good advice.
Yep.
I still say he hasn't moved no matter what. I don't think he's moved. 163 average, not bad. 236 high game, 615 series, and your bowling buddy is Pat Bristow of Milwaukee. And you work at Steinhoppel's, one of the great names in furniture.
We bring quality home to you.
That's going to cost you, buddy.
Okay.
All right. You know what a commercial is on this show. And here's your opponent, Steve Osterberg. Big O. The old man, huh?
Hey, yeah.
His highest of all time on the show has been a 90, which is pretty good, and Ken's has been a 76. You've had a 792 series. You've had 3 sanctioned 300s. Wow. And you also say that bowling on this show is a dream come true.
Absolutely.
It has not been a nightmare yet, right?
Not yet.
Okay. Roxanne Orlinsky is your bowling buddy. Any last words?
Let's go bowling. Yeah.
All right, final match here, and I see a Wauwatosa pin on the horizon, but it's going to be Steve Osterberg that has a chance at a $25 savings account and an 8 count for Kevin Owecki. Now let's see if Steve, in his previous attempts here on the show, has gotten the Wauwatosa $25 pin. Well, he hasn't won it. He might have had an attempt. So Steve Osterberg, chance at money coming up in the 7th frame.
It might be. Yes, sir. Kevin Owecki, O-W-E-C-K-I, bowling for Pat Bristow. And here is the money pin. The strike pin is up. There's a hush as he gets set to find himself into a savings account. Steve Osterberg.
Oh, boy.
I don't believe it.
It was there.
Kevin, you want to say hello to anybody?
Oh, of course, I like to say hello to my parents and my sister and brother-in-law and Zach the dog.
He always gets a mention, yeah. He helps the ratings out, Zach the dog, I want to tell you.
All right, here's a 10 pin.
So it's all even up in this match, but the Pucksticks must try to hold the lead, and the Bowling Stones are going to come after them.
Well, if this holds up, Lee, it will be the favored team.
Secret frame up there now for Kevin Owecki. Strike is automatically a prize for the bowler and the bowling buddy, but he got half. Tom, he is in the corporate office, an inventory control clerk analyst at Steinhoffels. He recently had a photograph published in the Sunday Journal Wisconsin section. And he's attended over 120 concerts since 1977. As one of his hobbies is music, another is photography, and he chopped that.
I'm surprised he still has his hearing.
What? Kevin, we're trying to figure out, are these all rock concerts you've attended?
All sorts of rock concerts, yeah. From heavy metal to like John.
Well, Steve Osterberg has found his spot out there.
Well, that was a secret frame.
Yeah, what a good place for Mr. Osterberg. Can you believe that next week will be our goodbye, our swan song, our arrivederci, our adieu?
That's right, it will be. Yeah, we're all done as of tonight taping. As you're watching this show, we're finishing our final taping, and we're done for the summer. So actually, they can't come out and watch us tape until next fall.
Well, if they do, it's going to be an empty feeling.
Yeah.
But everybody who wants to bowl, get in that tournament with Gloria Bear. July and August, chance to get your team on this show in the fall without even sending in a card.
Yeah, call Gloria and line up a spot for your team to bowl in the tournament during July and early August. 252-4287. There it is on your screen. Call Gloria. Get your team involved.
The reaction has been great, Tom, and if they don't hurry, we're going to have a problem. Because there has to be a limit set on this. So if you get yourself in there by calling Gloria sometime in the next week or so at the latest, then everything will be good. That big double for Steve sort of ices it up for the Pucksticks.
The Pucksticks will advance. They will be one of the 4 teams in the semifinals.
And that means that they will go up from 75 to 100, right?
At least.
As their goodbye gift if
Right.
they should lose. They could also go all the way up to $400.
Yeah, and we got to remember all the prizes that they win along the way, their value too. I mean, it's not just the money.
Except in the last three
Except
shows.
in the last semifinal and final match. The bowling buddy wins only the double, 3-bagger, and secret frame prize.
Well, it's going to be a bowling game towel for Kevin. That's always given to somebody who gets nothing else. And so that and his...
And he's going to be our low bowler tonight, too.
Well, there's nothing wrong with bowling lessons, but there's nothing wrong with a 3-bagger either.
Well, that's 3 prizes for Steve Osterberg.
We certainly want to thank the Red Carpet All-Stars for helping us out with bowling lessons. These are great people.
All right, what's it going to be? Possible 110 game.
That's 4 in a row. He's going for 110. Of course, now he could sort of play for the $104.
Nice game. Nice game. For Steve. We have a special prize for that 4 in a row. And now possible 110 with another strike.
And we'll be back. Holy cow.
Esser TV and Appliance.
Shop and buy, and you will be surprised.
Oh, yeah. We're empty right now. The match is over. We've lost the Bowling Stones, but the Pucksticks will march on to bigger and better things with that 399-304 victory. Very decisive. Kevin, another collector's item.
Another collector's item.
No prize. That was your secret frame. So with that and the barrel of fun, we hope you had a good time and hope your team enjoyed it.
We had a blast.
All right, and you're going to take out $75 for your favorite charity, which I think is you, right? Your fan club, Big O, they like what you did. What happened here? You sort of goofed, huh? Yeah. This was your secret frame. That's 1 prize. Double is 2. The triple is 3. And the 4-bagger, my goodness, and the 5-bagger. He's taking them all, Tom. Talk to yourselves, friends. Here's the first one, number 13.
Number 13, he'll be heading on down to the Great Lakes Dragaway, Union Grove, Wisconsin, anytime this summer for a couple of passes. Great Lakes Dragaway.
24.
Number 24 is the case of Henry's salad dressing from the Henry's Food Products Company.
Number 5.
Bingo. Potawatomi Bingo, 1721 West Canal, $25 entrance ticket for Steve.
Now, the 4-bagger and a 5-bagger come out of your special
Right, we have a
file
very
over there.
special prize for the 4-bagger prize this time around. I know he likes to play golf. He's got green fees for 2, plus a cart. $65 value from Alpine Valley, 27-hole golf course. Call to make your reservation ahead of time.
Oh, that's great.
That's for the bowler only. And also, for 5 in a row, he's got a 6-month gold membership valued at $374 to the Waukesha Athletic Club.
And a bag of potato chips. Thank you, my friend. All right, high and low bowler prizes tonight.
All right, our high bowler, well, we've got